Intelligent Office.
A money-making day on snowy Bay Street. Richard Southern is business next.
680 News Time to 25. Does your business use a competitive edge? Staples and Intelligent Office can provide you with the resources you need to boost your image and efficiency. Enjoy upscale office and meeting space by the hour, business mail address with locked mailbox, staffing assistance, and more. You spend less because you pay only for the services you need when you need them. Judge for yourself with a free, no-obligation 30-day full-time virtual office trial. Ask in store or online at staples.ca/intelligentoffice. Staples. That was easy.
It's that time of year again. Big Brothers Big Sisters of Toronto's annual Bowl for Kids Think event. This year, Big Brothers Big Sisters is celebrating their centennial anniversary, and their goal is to have 100 new teams for 100 years of mentorship. Your participation in this great event will help kids in our community have a brighter future. Put together a team of family, friends, and colleagues. Collect lunches and come out to bowl at a Bowl for Kids Think event taking place across the city. So lace up and be the start of something big. Go to ccbfc.com today to register or sponsor a bowler. 680 News Time 226.
Now, the 680 News Business Report. Let's go out to the business center. Here's Richard Southern. Richard, hey Brian, lighter than normal trading volumes on the Toronto and New York markets. The snow stopping some from getting to their usual posts at their trading desks. Toronto and New York markets, though, are moving higher on strong China and U.S. trade numbers. Chinese exports rose 25% in January from a year earlier, while imports soared 28%. Inflation also eased as the shaky economic recovery gained traction in the world's second largest economy. But a large part of those bullish numbers were due to companies rushing to fill orders before shutting down for up to 2 weeks for the Lunar New Year holiday that begins this Sunday. Philip Peterson is with Manulife Financial.
I'm actually quite bullish on China and Southeast Asia, both in terms of the economic upswing that we're seeing over there. And these are, we've seen some of these signals, in the last year that China was bottoming. We were seeing a re-acceleration of their growth, perhaps not to the same levels that we saw, say 5 or 10 years ago, where you had double-digit growth. But I think in the range of 7 to 8% is very realistic, and that's positive for Asian equities, and I think that will trickle over and be positive to North American equities to an extent.
The TSX is up 19 points, 12,775. It's about break-even on the week so far. The Chinese data giving strength to the energy producers. Nexen shares up 1.25%. On a higher U.S. dollar is keeping a cap on commodities. Oil down 34 cents at $95.49 a barrel. Industrial stocks are moving higher. CN rail shares are up 1.1%. And financials are in the green. Manulife is up for a second day as investors continue to respond to a better than forecast earnings report. Shares in the insurer up 1.7% at $14.80. Gold and telecoms are a weak price for gold, down almost $3, and Tela shares are down 1.9%. The U.S. trade deficit narrowed sharply in December because the exports rose while oil imports plummeted. The smaller trade gap means the economy stateside almost surely grew in the fourth quarter, despite a negative Q4 GDP number that came in last week. So we'll look for perhaps a revision on that down the road. Again, we have the U.S. dollar rising against most major currencies, and we have Wall Street also in the green with the Dow Jones Industrial Average up 42 points at 13,986. 20 of the Dow 30 components are moving higher. Leading the way, Hewlett Packard, United Healthcare, and Microsoft. S&P 500 up 7 points, the NASDAQ up 30, with Apple shares gaining ground. By the way, BlackBerry shares falling for the first time this week, down 20 cents at $16.71. Canadian dollar is lower on a weaker than forecast Canadian jobs print, 99.73 cents U.S. That's a business center, I'm Richard Southern.
Dreaming of owning your own business? It's easier than you think. Visit the Franchise Show, February 23rd and 24th at the Toronto Conference Centre. This is Canada's largest franchise-only exhibition, presented by the Canadian Franchise Association.
And that's the 680 News calendar from All News Radio. 680 News.
First Capital Realty is Canada's leading owner and developer of shopping centers, home to the best supermarkets, pharmacies,
northwest, northeast.